in session. The Honorable Judge Carl Orot presiding.
Good morning, please be seated. The court is now in session. Call the case.
This is criminal case number 13254 entitled The People of the Philippines versus Chuprit Cuyos and Charles Benzi, criminal case for kidnapping, Your Honor.
Appearances, please. I am attorney Brian Calabel for the prosecution, Your Honor. I am attorney Derek Schratchon for the defense, Your Honor. Are both parties ready? Ready, Your Honor. Ready, Your Honor. Before we proceed, are there any preliminary matters? None, Your Honor. None, Your Honor. Very well, the court shall proceed. The prosecution will proceed with its opening statement. Your Honor, this case involves the unlawful taking of a victim by force. The prosecution will present a witness who clearly saw the accused commit the crime. The evidence will show that the accused acted together in kidnapping the victim. The testimony will be direct, consistent, and supported by circumstances that leave no room for doubt. At the end of this trial, the prosecution will prove beyond reasonable doubt that the accused are guilty. The defense will now present its opening statement. Your Honor, the defense will show that the accusations are based only on assumptions. The visibility during the incident was poor, and the identification of accused is not reliable. Human perception is not perfect, especially at night. We ask this honorable court to carefully examine the credibility of the witness. The prosecution calls John Kevin Banis. Witness take the stand.
Please raise your right hand. State your name for the record.
My name is John Kevin Ibanez.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
Please be seated.
Your Honor, with your permission, I will now proceed a direct examination of the witness. Proceed. Please state your name, age, and occupation.
My name is John Kevin Ibanez, 29 years old, age student.
Are you currently studying?
Yes, Your Honor.
How long have you lived in your area?
About 10 years.
Do you know the accused?
Objection, Your Honor.
Pleading. Sustained, counsel, rephrase. Have you seen the accused before the incident?
Yes, I have seen them in our area.
Where were you on the night of the incident?
I was by the roadside.
What were you doing there?
I was waiting for a ride.
What time was that?
Around 8 in the evening.
Was it already dark?
Yes, but there were lights.
Were there many people around?
Not many.
What did you observe?
Objection, Your Honor. Please.
Bro, the witness may answer.
I saw two men holding a person and forcing him into a van.
What was the condition of the person?
He looked scared and was struggling.
Did the person resist?
Objection, Your Honor.
Pleading. Overruled.
Yes, he was asking for help.
What did you do after seeing that?
I was shocked and stayed where I was.
Can you describe them?
One was tall and then one other was heavier and wearing black t-shirt.
Did you notice anything else about them?
They were in a hurry.
How far were you?
About 10 to 15 meters.
Was the area well lit?
Yes, there was a street light.
Can you identify them?
Yes, there are the ones.
Objection, Your Honor. Interpretation includes gestures. Overruled. The court observed the gesture.
How sure are you?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading. Overruled.
I am very sure
Why are you sure?
because I clearly saw their faces.
No further question, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I will now proceed with the cross-examination of the witness.
Proceed.
You said it was nighttime,
Yes,
and yet you clearly saw their faces.
yes,
And yet,
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative. Stay.
were you able to clearly see their faces?
yes.
How long did you see them?
Only a few seconds.
So it was a brief moment.
Yes,
Were you afraid?
a little.
So your attention could have been affected.
No,
Were you wearing glasses?
no,
Have you ever had problems with your eyesight?
no.
It is possible you assume it was them.
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for speculation.
Overruled. No further question, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I will now proceed the way direct examination of the witness. Proceed. Why are you certain?
Objection, Your Honor. Ask and answer.
Proceed.
Because I know them and they are close enough.
No further question, Your Honor.
Witness, go back to your seat.
Defense counsel, do you wish to conduct rigorous examination?
No, Your Honor.
Let's proceed to accused testimony. Your Honor, the defense calls the accused Jeffrey Coyos to testify in his own defense. The accused will take his stand.
Please raise your right hand. State your name for record. I am Dr. Nicholas. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, I swear. Please take your seat.
Your Honor, I will now proceed with the direct examination of the accused. Where were you?
I was going home coming to the store
What time was that?
around 8 in the evening.
Did you kidnap anyone?
No.
You said you were near the area, correct?
Yes.
Did you see anything unusual?
No.
No further question, Your Honor.
Your Honor, question, I will cross-examine the accused. Proceed. You said you were going home from the store, correct?
Yes.
At the same time, the incident happened.
Yes.
So you were near the location for the kidnapping, but you claim you saw nothing unusual.
Yes.
Is it your testimony that despite being nearby, you noticed nothing at all happening?
Yes.
No further question, Your Honor. Accused, go back here.
Your Honor, the defense calls the accused Travis to testify in his own defense.
The accused may take the stand. Please raise your right hand. State your name. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Please state your name.
Your Honor, I will now proceed with cross-examination of the accused.
Proceed.
Were you together with Jeffrey Cruz?
Yes,
Where were you going?
you are going home.
Did you commit a crime?
No,
Did you see a van?
no,
So the witness is wrong.
I don't know.
No further question, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I will now cross-examine the accused. Proceed. You stated you were with Jofred that night,
Yes,
and both of you are going home.
yes,
Yet, a witness testified seeing two men forcefully taking a person into a van. Do you deny being there?
yes, I did.
So, your testimony directly contradicts the prosecution witness.
Yes,
Is it possible the witness saw you but you did not notice them?
I don't think so.
No further question, Your Honor.
Please go back to your seat.
The prosecution will now present its closing argument. Your Honor, the prosecution specifically emphasizes that the testimony of the witness was clear, straightforward, and unwavering under cross-examination. The witness had no ill motive to falsely testify against the accused. His statement were based purely on what he personally saw on the night of the incident. He positively identified the accused not as strangers but as individuals he had already seen in the community prior to the incident. This retains the reliability of his identification. Despite the defense attempt to question visibility, the witness clearly stated that there was sufficient lighting from a street light and that the accused were only about 10 to 15 meters away. Furthermore, Your Honor, the action described by the witness forcing a struggled individual into a van clearly constitute kidnapping as defined by law. The accused, on the other hand, merely denied the allegation. Their defense is anchored on denial, which is inherently weak and cannot prevent or positive identification. They admitted being near the scene at the time of the incident, yet claim they saw nothing unusual. This is contrary to human experience and common sense. Your Honor, denial cannot overcome the positive, credible, and consistent testimony of a witness who has no reason to lie. All elements of the crime has been sufficiently stabilized. The identity of the accused has been proven, and their participation in the crime has been clearly shown. Therefore, the prosecution respectfully prays that this honorable court render a verdict of guilt beyond reasonable doubt.
The defense will now present its closing argument.
Your Honor, the defense respectfully submit that the prosecution failed to meet the high burden of proving guilty beyond reasonable doubt. The entire case of the prosecution rests solely on the testimony of a single witness, whose observations were made under less than ideal conditions. It was nighttime. Your Honor, visibility was limited, and the witness himself admitted that he only saw the alleged incident for a few seconds. Human perception, especially in a stressful situation, is prone to error, fear, shock, and poor lighting can significantly affect one's ability to accurately identify individuals. The witness also admitted he was afraid. This raises serious doubts as to whether his attention and perceptions were reliable at that moment. Your Honor, the identification of the accused is questionable. There is a real possibility of mistaken identity, which must not be taken lightly in criminal cases. The accused consistently denied allegation and retained their innocence. There is no physical evidence, no corroborating witness, and no other proof linking them to the crime. Mere presence near the area does not equate to guilt. It is not unlawful to be in the vicinity of a crime. The Constitution guarantees the presumption of innocence unless guilt beyond reasonable doubt. The accused is being acquitted. Your Honor, that exists in this case. Reasonable doubt that must be resolved in favor of the accused. In light of these circumstances, the defense respectfully prays for the acquittal of the accused.
The case is now submitted for decision. The court is now under judgment. After careful evaluation of the evidence presented by both parties, this court finds that the prosecution approved the guilt of the accused beyond reasonable doubt. Wherefore, premises accused considered, the court finds the accused of Gregory and Charles Benson guilty of crime of kidnapping. They are hereby sentenced in accordance with the law. Court is now adjourned.